Hello everyone, we are Group 9 and our research topic is Study on Audience Intimacy and Feedback Mechanism in Self-Disclosure within WeChat Moments. The presentation will be divided into 5 parts. The first part is Introduction. WeChat Moment faces content collapse due to its diverse audience, forcing users to actively manage their privacy boundaries. The feature of friend grouping allows users to selectively display content based on the intimacy of the audience. Understanding how users manage disclosure through grouping is vital for analyzing online interpersonal communication on this massive platform. So we propose our research question. How does the intimacy between WeChat Moment publishers and the recipients influence the breadth and depth of self-disclosure? And how does recipient positive feedback dynamically regulate the frequency of the publisher's subsequent disclosure? Then we come to theoretical framework part. First of all, self-disclosure as a specialized term in psychology was first introduced by psychologist Sidney Varad in 1958. Contemporary self-disclosure research now views it as a multidimensional construct. Scholars identify 6 dimensions: depth, breadth, frequency, duration, valence, and veracity. And the second one is the social penetration theory, was first proposed by Altman and Taylor in their book. They propose that the personality structure of an individual can be conceived as onion-like, consisting as a series of layers surrounding a core. The next part is theory review and hypothesis. The shift in self-disclosure research from FTT to CMC. The rise of social media makes self-disclosure a critical widespread behavior, challenging the traditional dialectic model due to the public nature of sharing. This is framed as context collapse, where diverse audiences merge. Despite this, social media communication often maintains an interpersonal relationship maintenance function, behaving as one to a limited group. Consequently, the principles of interpersonal communication, including SPT, remain effective in explaining digital disclosure behavior and its association with intimacy. The driving principle, audience intimacy and self-disclosure. The groups for posts is very important for managing privacy boundaries on WeChat Moment. The underlying mechanism between self-disclosure within these boundaries has been analyzed by many scholars. Intimacy of the audience drives intimate self-disclosures. Researchers have also revealed that we disclose to foster intimacy, and we are motivated to disclose more because of existing intimacy. Anxiety and self-disclosure in the social media platform. Social penetration theory defines self-disclosure by 2 measurable dimensions, depth and breadth. Central layers represent essential privacy that the individual fear to express. Intimacy is a crucial factor. Greater intimacy leads to a more self-disclosure on platforms like WeChat Moments. The group function provides control over audience selection, which serves as a tangible manifestation of social boundaries and varying degrees of intimacy. This enables users to adjust the depth and breadth of their disclosure based on the specific intimate group they are addressing. Based on these theoretical foundations and the prior research, we propose 2 hypotheses. The first hypothesis is higher levels of intimacy in WeChat Moments groups are positively associated with greater depth of self-disclosure in the poster's content on WeChat Moments. And the second one is higher levels of intimacy in WeChat Moments groups are positively associated with greater breadth of self-disclosure in the poster's content on WeChat Moments. Social feedback and disclosure frequency. According to social penetration theory, self-disclosure is a gradual process from superficial to intimate layers, guided by the reward-cost rule. Positive social feedback acts as a social reward that reinforces disclosure behavior. This feedback is seen as relationship maintenance signals, signifying acceptance, care, and attention. In strong-tie environments like WeChat Moments, positive feedback meets psychological needs and enhances trust and intimacy, fostering associative social capital. The uses and gratification theory explains that this positive feedback gratifies the needs for emotional support and recognition. Accordingly, the third hypothesis is more positive feedback attitude from WeChat friends is positively associated with the higher frequency of self-disclosure in the poster's WeChat Moments. Here are conclusions. This study explores how intimacy between information publishers and the recipients affects the breadth and depth of information exchange. It also delves into how recipients' positive feedback dynamically regulates the publisher's frequency of sharing within WeChat Moments. This expands self-disclosure theory and provides a new perspective for understanding social media communication. Here are our references. That's all. Thank you for watching.